Sitting here with Bebe today, man. The king, the legend, man. The man that's been doing this thing, man. He, the groundbreaker for this area. You know what I mean? I mean, been doing this here, man. This is the man, Bebe himself, man. Mr. Hollywood, the ambassador. Mr. I-20. Mr. Get it. Thank you for blessing us, man. Thank you for being here with us today,
Mr. Fair Park.
Come on, man. There it is.
Yeah.
Thank y'all, man. I was just sitting back, reminiscing, and I was saying that I remember sitting on my homeboy's couch and looking at BT.
Yeah.
Looking at the West Coast when they was winning, E40 and MC8, and I just remember watching BT and saying, man, you know what?
Yeah.
If those guys really knew how much they influenced us,
yeah,
they would come down here, man, and you know what I'm saying? But then I realized, man, like, they didn't know. So I made a promise to myself. I said, man, if I ever get on top or become influential or have some type of influence, that I would come back, man, and do stuff like this.
Man,
you know
thank you.
Yeah.
So, you know, we came from the bottom.
Yeah.
Brick by brick.
Yeah. Yeah.
The funny part is I didn't know what I was doing. I was just living life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no goals. I ain't have nothing that I seen and saw. I just remember. You know what I'm saying? Just like while I'm just sitting there just vibed out, I'm like, damn, bro, you know what? People do. I just never paid attention to the body of work.
Man, listen, and you have a plethora.
Yeah.
I mean, a plethora. I mean, it goes back. I'm gonna go back with Jab. I'm gonna go with Jab. Jab, you know, I mean, open the door, put you right where you needed to be, right? Is that how they go?
Jab positioned me in a lot of inspirational ways. The journey really started long before Jab. Like I say, man, everything that I've been through was for a reason.
Yeah.
I started off in church school. I started off private school. Being in the neighborhood, I didn't know why my mom would put me in private school when all of the rest of the kids went to public schools. But you know, when I sit back and look back now, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I was special. You know what I'm saying? Because favor. Like whatever mom did, however she chose to put me in private school, she did it. And
one thing, private school ain't free.
That's the big, like, he hit it. I was gonna make that point. Like, so you go from being in a system where you're supposed to go to school for free because your brothers and sisters went to school for free. And now you're breaking the cycle. I don't know what made my mom. I ain't never get a chance to ask her that. You know what I'm saying? She transitioned, but I'm probably gonna ask my dad. My dad's 85. I'm like, why my mom put me in private school out of everybody? You know what I'm saying? And then I remember that became a struggle. Once I got to like the third grade, because I got put up 2 grades. See, a lot of people don't know I graduated when I was 15.
Wow.
Because I got put up 2 grades when I was in private school.
Wow.
And
Smart,
so,
brother.
yeah. Well, I think it's just something else, man. Like, you know,
man.
I think God just gave me a certain gift. You feel me? And I don't think it's all book smarts. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, people say common sense. You know, sometimes common sense ain't common. So I just accept it as a gift because, you know, there's, you know, I talk about my challenges too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm smart because I know how to finesse, pick up on what I need to pick up on, and not just absorb so much fat. You know what I'm saying? I just know how to absorb the nuggets and this is what I do. Yeah, good listener. There you go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
you're a salesman. You're just like me, really.
Yeah, and a lot of people have. Yeah, and a lot of people will see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just do it in a different way.
Yeah. I gotta ask you this because we sat back a couple of weeks ago. We spoke with Big Papa.
Right.
And when I asked him where did he get such that stage presence from.
Yeah.
And you know, he referred right back to you.
Wow. Yeah.
And he's like, this man instilled, you have to be able to maintain that crowd.
On God.
That crowd participation.
Yes.
How do you do it? I mean, I've been in the booth, I've been in the back, and the crowd has just went. It's like, I mean, I can't explain it. I mean, it's just like when you watching this man work. To watch this man work is like phenomenal.
Right.
But
You know what I'm saying?
one thing I know from growing up where we grew up from and the school that we went to,
Yeah.
the band that he was associated with, when he was out there on that Fair Park, out there, you know, commanding the band, you got, I mean, it wasn't that big, but you got everybody in there. He had everybody in the stand doing whatever, you know, dancing, whatever. So, you know, he already knew it was on right then.
You know what? And that's because at that time, Raph, I wasn't even paying attention then. You see, like, it's something about life, you know, and that's the reason why when I see people reaching for the stars, you know, like, that's what we're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
But every now and then you'll have something come along with, like, you'll see some people just do something effortless. And you'll probably try to ask them, like, how did you do it? And they be like, man, I don't know, bro. That's the reason why I started the conversation off by, you know, I think I'm gifted. I've been paying attention to, you know, whatever it is about me, whatever's on me, whatever y'all see. Like,
it's amazing.
To see 2 or 3 people come before you, and then you come along and you do something different that sparks a whole different movement. And you get it done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I speak about myself not arrogantly, but as a fan of what God has done to me, for me, put on me, put inside of me.
Like the Michael Jordan, the DJ.
Yes, the Michael Jordan, the DJ. And
Mike was out there on that court just doing his thing.
It looked effortless, man. And if Floyd Mayweather never opened his mouth, Floyd got it too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali had it too. He just spoke about it. He did it. Nipsey had it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, they do it so effortless that it don't even look like they trying. You catch them, and all of a sudden, whatever it is done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told Papa, I said, Papa, we gotta command. Papa has some of it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, what I've seen in it is that certain people have a certain struggle early on, and then all of a sudden they find a niche, and that's it. You know, bro, for a minute, Big Papa ran the music scene.
Yes, yes.
It didn't seem like he could do no bad. Everything he did, bro, like, Papa got a taste of something that was very, very special, very unique. To make it in your own hometown is special.
It is. It's very special.
You get what I'm saying? Thank you, young man. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, fam, to draw everybody to the center.
Ooh.
To your center.
To your center. Come on, man. That's what it is, bro.
They want to all be the center.
Yes, and I speak that very humbly because
This is deep.
you're able to draw all people. It's called FOMO, the fear of missing out. FOMO, the fear of missing out. I don't want to be at home and hear about it. You know, you're gonna do one or two things: be a hater or be a witness.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, I was able to draw a lot of worlds to the center by your spirit.
You did that.
You get me? People, there will never be another Coco Pellis.
You're right.
Speaking of that, man,
You're
you broke
At all.
Coco's. I mean, you broke it in. You made that spot what it was. I mean,
I had a team. I had a team of people. Anytime I've been involved in something, I've always been around a team. I've known how to interact with people. It's something about it, but again, drawing everything to the middle, man. Drawing everything to the center. When people find out how to do that, artists, when you find out how to, you know, to dwell in your artistry, and then draw fans to you, to where you see artists go from 0 to 60. The 60 being when they in their bag, but the 0 when you see them and they have a certain ambition, they have a certain determination to make it not just in the studio all night, because you can be in the studio all night bullshitting, but to see that determination, like, you know what, and then he goes from studio to having a clique of homeboys or homegirls, and then you hear people rooting for him, and then all of a sudden he's on the stage, and then he's able to draw a certain crowd out, right? And then he starts to elevate, and he starts to get paid to do shows, and then he gets the attention of a major artist, major label, and then all of a sudden he becomes, and then everybody is championing him because he's from that city or that area, and then all of a sudden he recognizes he's from that area, and he shouts it back, and then he comes back, and then he gives back to the area, and he uplifts others to come out of that area, and then and now that city is known worldwide.
Everywhere.
Wow.
0 to 60.
This is deep. This is deep.
The reason why I'm doing this interview is because I chose this interview because this interview is pure. It's not to just get clout.
No.
You feel me?
No.
Y'all know me, so you know what you want to ask me, and I'm here as a open book. And you know, it's not to hide. You know, a lot of times we get the good rap. It's like being a quarterback. You know, when the game is won, the quarterback get all the praise, right?
Yeah, but
the quarterback he knows that he had a receiver. He knows that he had a running back. He knows that he had an offensive line. He knows that he got coaches.
Yeah.
But they highlight Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But when they lose, they doubt him too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I accept that responsibility of being a quarterback for Shreveport.
Come on, man.
That when we're not winning, or when you're not in the top 10 or the top conversations of hip-hop or sports or whatever, you know, it's going to come somehow or another, it's going to circle back to the quarterback. And to whom much is given, much is expected.
That's right.
It's deep.
So when I say I represent Shreveport, I know what comes with that. When the artists can't make it out, when they can't gain traction.
But you know, I want to say this though, man. You represent Shreveport well. You make it look good.
Yes.
You make it look effortless.
Yes.
You do your thing, man.
Yeah.
And like I say, here we just want to highlight that. Man.
Oh yeah.
And we want to thank you, man. This is the Lunch and Blunt show.
Hey,
you didn't even have to stop by.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm
we
saying? You
appreciate
did
it,
this,
man.
But this is for family. This is for homeboys. This is for you know. This is for people who are also seeking knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Who's also trying to figure it out as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people are smart enough to. You know, if you're not the sharpest person in the car, you need to get in another vehicle.
You better believe
it. So I've seen Ralph try to get in another vehicle and say, hey, I'm here to learn. I'm here to do it. But also I want to do it my way so that I can learn the proper steps.
Yes.
You know, even if I bump my head, just bring me some Band-Aids, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. And I respect that, because once you can give a person breakfast and lunch and don't give him dinner, and he'll act like you never fed him at all.
That's right.
So I respect the man to go out and try to cook breakfast and burn the house down. And then move and find another house, and then now he know not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden now he's there, and then you can help. You be like, hey, you here now?
Yeah.
Hold you up, Simba, Mufasa. Let's go. Now the world. Hey, yo, y'all know that city I was telling you about? This is a product of that. You know what I'm saying? So
we here.
Come on, that's what it is.
Come on, man.
That's what it be.
I'm loving it, man.
Yeah.
I'm loving it, man. Anything else you wanna? Quick question. I saw the missus, your wife, have a new project.
Right. Nikki baby.
I wanted to play the joint, but I didn't know we had time.
Oh,
but I'll get to that later.
Bro, you can play whatever you want, man. Like I say,
we're gonna bring that to y'all later, fellas.
We here, man. I wanted to exclusively do this. It's been a minute since I talked to Shreveport. You know what I'm saying? To Shreveport and surrounding areas. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of things, man. I mean, understandings, misunderstandings.
Air it out,
the business.
This is your flow, man, today. This is your flow. Air it out, bro.
The business, there's a difference between the rap hustle and the music business. The rap hustle is like what you're doing right now. You know, we're here. You know, so you want to get on my track, get on your track. You know what I'm saying? That's a rap hustle. You know what I'm saying? The music business is when, you know, you can't forget the word that's in it, business. You know what I'm saying? Music business. This is where, you know, you flow in a certain flow, a certain realm, you know what I'm saying, where business is conducted about music. And you know, for a while I dwelled in the rap hustle. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of stuff, man, campaigning for a lot of people, cheering for a lot of people, trying to position a lot of people. And the rap hustle is where you have a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of expectation, a lot of under-deliverance. You know, a lot of people see the wins that I have, man, and I don't consider them wins. and you know, just a bridge to help somebody get to another space. But boy, nobody ever sees the losses. You know how many artists really got with me and stood with me, and it didn't pan out, and it took everything in their bodies not to diss me, not to feel some type of way, because they saw me still elevating, and they were stagnated. It took them everything. It made them dig. It made them find out who they were, and they had to channel that energy, because when you got people in your ear and you got this energy saying, hey, you know, it'd be easy if you just diss him. If you just talk bad about it, if you just blame him, you never have to look in that mirror. You never have to say, maybe the music was the problem. Because one thing we can't lie about is frequencies.
Okay.
See that we got playing in the background? That touched me, and that made me open up. You get what I'm saying? Even though they told you to turn it down, that right there is on me, and it's making me frequency. You can't. A hit record would play itself. Artists learn that. Whenever you play your music, if 4 or 5 people in that room agree, y'all on the same frequency. You relatable music. So when people start talking, you know, you got to make a club record, you got to make this. No, all you got to do is make music. If it relates, you're gonna gravitate to it. So you got to get on the same frequency with people. Also, people they have the power to play something or to place something long enough for it to catch. Every record that's played in my presence, I don't like. But repetition will make you programmed me. Artists, when you're inside of your studios, you're programming yourself to your music. You're programming. You listen to it 100 times. You programmed yourself, and when you come out of it, you think you are the shit until you play it for somebody else that hadn't been in there with you programming yourself, and you're not on the same frequency. And then depression sits in. They don't know what they're talking about.
Okay. That's
they ain't right.
That's deep.
Fuck
they hate.
That's deep.
They just hate.
But it all starts with the ingredients. It all starts with the recipe. You know, I just left somewhere eating. I ate all my food. Everybody else at the table didn't eat their food. Now either they wasn't hungry or it didn't line up with their taste buds. But my taste buds said that shit was good. You feel me? And so in the music business, people don't get deals because the money holders don't see how they can recoup.
Make their money back.
And make their money back.
So
if I say we all got a chance to invest into Beyonce right now, her next album, everybody would go in their pockets and should get their pennies and nickels and dimes and everything and throw it on the table. Man, bet, bro. Beyonce gonna bring that shit back. But how about a Juwan Ford from Shreveport? Would you invest into his next project? Let's think about that. Yeah, no, not just you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We talking about it.
But baby would. Because I gifted, see what so he's on a different frequency.
You working with Juwan?
I work with any and everybody. Man, listen, there's no one.
He's freaking hot, man.
There's no one that I don't work with.
That's what I'm telling you. You gotta look like that J. Cole.
But I recognize talent. A lot of people don't even know this. One day the story come out, well, you'll break it before it comes out. I used to keep Juwan Ford. Riding the car with me.
Okay.
Grew up, I didn't even know Juwan Ford was Juwan Ford. So his mom, hey, you need to fuck with my boy. I'm like, all right, there's another Fat Park or somebody I saw it when I grew up. And I was like, all right, cool. Little Chuck from Shreveport, he works at the station with me. Hey, listen to this. Play something for me. I was like, nigga, different. It ain't what, because I'm all cultural, you know what I'm saying? I don't just, but I love being ratchet, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my specialty, you feel me? But
Motown back.
I was sitting there listening, I was like, damn, that nigga said, Little Snoop, what did he say, Little Snoop?
Yeah.
Come on, little nigga.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go, little nigga.
Yeah.
And then once I done the history and the research, I said, that's Jeffrey Brossett's son. That's Terry's son.
Okay.
I used to keep that little nigga. That's who y'all believe in?
Yeah.
What's that nigga number, man?
Yeah.
And we FaceTime, and then I said, nigga, I'm gonna help you. But then I also know this. You can also get the curse of a Khaled and an Ace Hood.
Okay.
The industry, the music industry, never really gave Ace Hood a real try because of the cosign. Cosign was too big.
Okay.
That we didn't see the struggle. We didn't see you take the stairs. We saw
he just out of nowhere,
bam, you callous artists.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Okay.
Like, what other, this nigga's talented, this nigga Ace Hood, and me and him got something too. Like, this nigga's talented, my nigga, this nigga's the ideal.
Yeah.
This nigga,
ain't nobody like it.
this nigga, I'm like, this nigga Ace Hood is that nigga. Why y'all ain't letting that nigga in? And the only reason is because you standing next to Tom Brady.
Okay.
And see, y'all gotta understand this too.
Okay.
Bebe cosign ain't always the best for every artist. Sometimes they can hinder you.
Okay. Can you go into that a little bit? Can we talk about that a little bit?
People don't like when you have what's considered the cheat code. And so I have to be very careful. I have to be very careful with my wife.
Yeah.
I have to show progression. I have to show her working.
Yeah.
Even though she's dope and she's amazing and she has amazing music.
But you want people to see the growth.
You got to. As much as she want to go 0 to 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
As much as she want me to stay on stage with her.
But the record's freaking hot.
The record's hot.
The record's hot.
When she able to stand on her own.
And when she stand, when they finally let her in, when they say you've worked for it.
Yeah.
You can't wish for it. You got to work for it.
Yeah.
And when they see that, they gonna let her in or they gonna keep her out. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm speaking very openly. We're talking about energy. We're talking about frequencies. If I play a record for you right now, there's one or two things gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you to turn that shit down. I'm gonna tell you to turn that shit up. Second thing's gonna happen is, who is that? And based on your answer, that's when I'll fix my opinion or form my opinion to whether or not I like that or not. People are not just tied into the music. They're tied into the whole person. Who that is right there? Hey man, that's Ralph's son. Oh, for real? What type of person is Ralph? Man, Ralph old whole ass nigga. Your son will never get the chance. Based off of Ralph. So who is that? That's a little nigga, man. Red nigga, man, marketable. Shit, man, nigga ain't got no manager. For real? Man, tell that nigga holler at me, bro. That shit dope.
Different approach.
Ew.
Just by the word.
Same.
Just by the word.
Same person, different approach. That's how this shit is, man. That's how this shit go, man. So when I hear and I see, I have to be disciplined enough because if I see further, it's not that I'm better than you or anybody. It's just because I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. I've been there. The giants is experience. I've been there, bro. I've seen that. Like, if he was so talented, why he didn't make it? Most battle rappers are very talented. Why they can't make it? They spitting facts. They speaking truth. They've been clever with words, bars. Why they can't make it? Most battle rappers ain't making it this way. Why? If it was all about bars and truth and everything, then they should be winning.
Yeah.
Right.
And they are winning in their own realm. You might not be worried about this league. Basketball players are not worried about they not winning in the NFL.
Yeah, you're right.
We're in our own leagues.
Yeah. Yeah. It's big.
So when we sit here, man, and we start talking about just different entities of success and not being successful, making it and not making it, it's all about you, your desires, how you learn your craft, and then how you play everything to the center.
Wow.
That's what it is. If everybody done seen light-skinned niggas with dreads, you in trouble. You gotta figure out how you gonna be the different light-skinned niggas with dread.
Yeah.
Every nigga out here playing basketball, man, who the next Michael Jordan? Who the next LeBron James? Who the next Kobe?
Come on.
Every nigga rapping.
Come on, man.
How you gonna be the next Wayne, Jay-Z?
Come on.
Rick Ross, how you gonna be the next nigga?
Come on, man.
Versus, it's easy to blame Khaled.
Come on, man.
It's easy to blame.
Come on, man.
Y'all stand by for a second. This is straight raw.
Raw.
I'm doing an interview right now.